Hi, good people. Welcome to Freedom with Frida. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. If you've been here since day one, thank you so much for supporting this girl. Today, I just want to talk about the power of asking. I've been this person who rarely asks, who never really bothers to know what is going on around me, because I'm like, it's my business, I'll figure it out. And especially if you're this person who's brought up to people looking at to you and they're like, they want something, they ask from you, it just becomes a little bit hard for you to ask people, because you're like, I somehow know, somehow I'll figure it out. If it's business, you're stuck somewhere, because I can promise you're gonna get stuck in business, in whatever area of your life, financials, breakthroughs, passions and dreams and goals. Sometimes you just get stuck and you have no clue just how to get out of that. And I've been that person who gets stuck. I find myself and get answers, and I move on. Now, there are two kinds of asking. You could ask within or ask without. That is, you could ask within yourself, get answers from within. That is, just have a sit down and make it, how would I say it? You intentionally ask questions to yourself. You could write them down. You could just have some time with yourself and just ask some questions. And why am I failing? Why is it at the end of the month my bank account is empty? Why is it that my business is not growing? Why is it that I'm not getting clients? So that's a question you might ask yourself and get yourself answers and write them down. Like, maybe I'm not doing enough marketing. Maybe I've slowed down in how much I post. Maybe I'm not giving quality services, okay? So you could ask within or ask without. And the Bible says, ask and it shall be given. So I think asking is a strong word that even God recognizes that you need to ask. So you could be asking yourself, you could ask God, or you could ask people out there. Now let's talk about asking people out there, because I think that's where the problem is. For me, that's where the problem has been. And I realized that there's three things you need to look at when you're asking. The person you're asking, like you don't go asking about your business, about getting out of your job and getting a business to someone who is still at work. No, you need to be very careful who you're asking. Then you also need to be very careful on the kind of relationship you have with these people. If there are people who look up to you, sometimes we ask expecting some answers. They might give us the same answers just because they're like, this is Frida. Frida knows how to figure themselves out, knows how to figure her shit out. So they might give you answers that is not open or that is not so real, because they are thinking maybe what you have in mind is all you need to hear. So you need to be very careful who you ask. And the second thing is, when you're asking, be open-minded, because when you ask, it means you're expecting any answer. They could get on you, they could do stuff, they could say things, and you're like, wow. So be very open-minded to take whatever it is they're giving you as an answer, and if possible, put it into action. Now, the third thing about asking is you need to take action, because I think we're good sometimes at asking, and we're told this is what you need to do, this is what is expected of you, but then we don't take action from there. Now, taking action does not mean you have to do what they've told you to do, but you have to put into action what it is that they've said. It means be conscious of what they've said. If need be, take action. And taking action could be whatever it is that you've learned from them, make use of it. Or whatever you have unlearned from them, because they could say things that you need to drop this, then take action of dropping those bad habits, those bad characters, those things that you're doing that they're like, what you're doing is wrong, so stop this. So stopping something is also taking action. Okay, and also I think asking could be from so many sources. You could be reading books. There's a lot of books. Like now I'm reading how to get from where you are to where you want to be. There is the book. So sometimes asking, it could be from a book. Grab a book that speaks into you at that particular time. It could be you're stuck in your relationship, you're stuck in your marriage, you're stuck in your business, you're stuck in your financial freedom, you're stuck in so many things, or you want to learn something in the skills that you're developing. So get a book that teaches you exactly that which you want to learn. You could also, there's YouTube nowadays, there's a lot of information on YouTube. So asking does not really mean having a conversation with somebody. It could be you're seeking the how, the what, the where from a YouTube channel, okay? From a YouTube video, from an audio that you're listening to. So when you're asking, ask with We could ask from many sources, just know that. But man, there's this power of asking. There's just something. Recently, I had a conversation with a wealthy guy, and I had a chance to ask so many questions, because I think the area of my life that I need to really work on is my business, it's my finances, it's my financial freedom, because I want to be wealthy. I want to enjoy life to the fullest. I want to live abundantly. So I got a chance to speak to one of the millionaires in the country and ask them a lot of questions. And this is what I realized when you learn to ask. One, you learn a lot of things from these guys, a whole lot of things. Two, you unlearn things you've learned, things you've carried along, you unlearn them, which is one thing that we think we need to learn to do, because we have habits, we have characters that we just need to unlearn. We need to get them off and get moving. Also, it's the best way to rubber stamp what you know, because sometimes we know something and we're like, who else believes in this thing that I believe in? Who else can say, okay, what you're believing is right? So if they say yes, what you're thinking is true, or when you ask her questions with and give them what your views, and they're like, what you're doing is right, then that rubber stamping is sometimes all you need to get moving. Sometimes that's all you need to get moving. Just them saying yes, what you believe in is true, actually gives you a go ahead to say, ooh, I am doing it right. The other thing is you get some clarity. Like for my case, I was like, should I focus on one thing? Should I do so many things? Should I do these things? No. Sometimes they tell you, you know what, I have been there. When you're asking people, I've been there. I have done mistakes. I have failed. I've woken up. I have fought the battle, and I am here. So just getting that clarity that it's not late for you, because sometimes we feel like, wow, I have been here for years, it's late for me. Sometimes we just getting that clarity that it's okay. It's okay. That's all we need. So guys, if you're not this person who asks, kindly learn to ask, and be very careful who you ask. Because not everyone wishes the best for you. So ask people who have nothing to lose by them talking to you, by them giving you hacks. Ask people who value service, who value helping people out there, because they'll give you an open answer, and they'll give you the real them. They will give you a true answer according to them. And again, choose what to take and what not to take. Right? Okay, so guys, learn to ask. It's something I'm still learning, but I think I'm doing good at it nowadays. I ask a lot. Even God, I ask a lot from God, and it's rewarding, guys. It's rewarding. It opens your mind so much more that you don't even believe. You'll be like, I wish I started doing this long enough. So guys, learn to ask, because there is power in asking. Thank you for stopping by. Until next time, bye.